Vanderbilt, home to the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for a liftoff. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Broncos offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. With the 7-yarder for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own. So Houston's offense will go to work for the first time. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
Quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. A running back on a linebacker, I win, but this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
Houston wants to play fast. The inside handoff. They bring him down, and on that one. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
2nd down coming up. Give to the back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different and can give this offense something to think about.
Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Nelson. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll go to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Give to the running back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos! There have been mini-series, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll throw it on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Line getting set on second down. He's right on target. Makes the grab and he's dragged down. Houston going up tempo. Back to the air one more time. Complete downfield. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Cougars. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
Yeah, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting the second half and you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boise State ready to send out that offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. He's got it. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Broncos are marching down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Got a man. It's Bell.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Snares it outside. It's Gaines.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Running back goes in motion. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. He's looking to throw it. Coming after him. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He makes a grab, and he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Broncos will try to punch it in on first and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
He's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He wants to throw here on second down. He'll try to do it himself. On the move is the 30. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He's looking to throw. He caught it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And that one's way too far for everybody.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And the Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Going to take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Gaines. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Going up top on 1st down. Looking left. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And the Broncos are rolling down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Now improvising. It's complete to the right. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Houston wants to play fast. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Wilson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads it left. And the ball is intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He lobs one high down the left side.
What a tremendous job in coverage by that DB. He just stayed in the receiver's hip pocket, then able to locate the football and swat it away.
Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He leaves it with his back. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the ball.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Bates. Good, solid tackle. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. From the gun, running back gets to give. Sweet feet on the move. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And now on 1st down after converting with the run. They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The Broncos get enough for the 1st down.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And
this will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Houston.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football, looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State ready to send out that offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Football, you hit a turn quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick.
Going over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do
all kinds of running room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cougars! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. They'll line up to go for 2.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Bates. At the 40, there he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. It's a fumble on the play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The offense set for a first down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Looking to throw on second down. Got his man in the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
They've got the screen set up. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look.
Oh, look out. There he goes. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fires toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Back open in the middle. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. And now they've taken the lead in the final 2 minutes and set the stage for a great finish. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He wants to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gaines. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The clock keeps going tick, 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 tick as the offense takes a knee inside. A minute to go in this one. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't